demo on how I'm going to move the file. Yeah. So remember, this is one file. Yeah, this one file. Yeah. Okay. And this is another file that you have. Yeah. So there are two different files. So what we're going to do now is, according to our instruction, they're asking us to move this wheels worksheet, which is available over here, wheels, this one, move it to the other worksheet, which is stores, okay, into this worksheet, right? So it will be listed here because so far you only have summary until quarter number 4, right? What's going to happen now is the same worksheet that you have over here will be now also available here. Yeah. So that is what we call as copy. So let's see how to do that. Even if you don't open in this two window view like this, right? It doesn't matter. As long as you already open the two files, even if I'm looking like this also still can move, yeah, no problem. As long as you already open the other file as well. Yeah. Okay, so here, wheels is the worksheet that I want to move here or copy here. Yeah. Right click on it and you will see move or copy. Click on that. And to book which file that you want to move or copy this wheels worksheet. I want to copy that to this other worksheet, which is stores, right? So click on this arrow here. You'll see the list of files that you have already opened, Excel file that you already opened. So I have current one that I'm looking at is store catalog. The other one on my right is stores catalog. So click on stores, yeah, stores. Okay, click on stores, and here after you choose stores, right, it will show all the available worksheets. So the one that from here, that the one that you can see here, summary until quarter number 4, and we are going to move this wheels worksheet into this file, and we want to put it at the end. So click on move to end. Click on move to end, and then click on create a copy. Okay, create a copy. That means I want to have this original one still there on this file, and then a copied one should appear on another file. So that's why you have to click on create a copy and then click OK. So when you do that, the wheels is now available over here as well. Yeah, so it's also available over here. All right. So you see wheels here or the original file, you have wheels, and then the other file just now also having this worksheet wheels. All right. Okay. Next one. How if that one is copy? Yeah? What we did now is copy. How if let's say I just want to move this here instead of copy? I don't want it to be here anymore. I want to permanently move it here. Yeah. So therefore, I can do this. Right click on these wheels, and then you can see move or copy. Again, select the destination. The destination will be to this workbook, which is stores. And then again, you choose move to end. But this time you don't click on create a copy. If you don't click on create a copy, that means you're going to move the original one to the other file. Yeah. Earlier we click on create a copy. Yeah. Okay, now without clicking on create a copy, you click OK. And you have here the worksheet being displayed, and the original one you see don't have anymore. Here you don't have anymore. You only have frames, don't have wheels anymore, right? Because that wheels worksheet has been moved to here. So now you have two wheels here. One is the one that we copied, another one is the one that we moved. Okay, so that's how you can deal with move or copy worksheets. Okay, all this. Yeah. Okay, now let's close this. So that's just to show to you how you can move it. So let's close it. You don't have to save it, yeah. If you already save it, also now, no problem. Yeah. Okay, next one, to hide columns and rows. Yeah. For that, to illustrate that, let's open this file, which is regional report. So open regional report. Okay. And then when you open that file, there are 4 different worksheets: central, east, west, and combined totals. 4 different worksheets that you have. Go to central, display central. Okay. Let's say I want to hide rows. Like, for example, I want to hide row number 3 through row number 5. So I select. So go to row number 3 here, click, and then you select up to row number 5. So you have selected. After you have selected, right click on it, and you can see hide. And now it's hidden. Now you see how you know it's hidden. There's row number 1, number 2, but you don't see row number 3, 4, 5. You straight away see row number 6. Yeah, that means 3, 4, 5 are hidden. How you can unhide it? So you have to select the range before and after the hidden rows. So in this case, 2 to 6. Yeah. So whatever that's hidden in between, then it will be displayed. Yeah. So you have to select 2 and 6. Right click on it, and you can see unhide now. And it appears again. Okay. Next one. How do you hide columns? Let's say I want to hide column B through column E. Okay, these 4 columns, I want to hide it. So select it, right click on it, and you can see hide. Okay, and you can see now they are hidden. You only have column A, you don't see column B, C, E, don't have, right? Because they're all hidden. Straight away you can see column F. That means between column A and F, they are hidden columns. So if you want to unhide it, select A and F again, right click on it, and you can see unhide, and it will appear. Yeah. Okay. So that is how you can hide rows and columns. How if I want to hide this worksheet that we have, like central worksheet, right? I want to hide it. Yeah. Right click on it here on the tab name here, central. Right click on it, and then you can see hide. And now it's no longer being displayed here. You only have east, west, central is no longer there. Yeah. How you can retrieve back? Right click again on one of the tab, then you can see unhide. Click on unhide, and you'll see the name of the worksheet that is currently hidden. So that's already selected, and just click OK. And now central will reappear. Okay, any questions? Okay. If no questions, then let's move on to the next one. So hide and unhide, I will show you. Yeah. Okay. Next one is to split a window, and as well as to move split bars and remove split bars. Yeah. So what is this split bar? Yeah. So we are still using the same workbook, this regional report. Don't close it. If you already close it, then please reopen it. What we'll do here is we are going to create 2 windows. Okay. In our case, we want to create the window under row number 2, from row number 2 onward. Therefore, you select row number 2, select like this. Yeah? When I say select row number 2, that means you have to click here, the label. And then go to view. Under view, you can see split. Click on split. Okay, now click elsewhere. Can you see that on top of row number 2, there is one bar that appearing here, gray color, right? That is what we call a split bar. Okay. Now, I want to adjust this split bar or move this split bar. Just go to the gray line that you see here that you have created. Click on it and just drag it down like this. Can you see that the same data that you have down here is also available up here? Same thing. Yeah. Even if you change anything here, it will be also changed here. It's just showing in 2 windows. You may ask why we need to do this. Sometimes when you have like 1,000 over data, right? But you want to show this label, for example. Yeah. And then while you're showing this label like quarter 1, quarter 2, then you want to scroll down to show it like this. Yeah. So you see, I can still view. This represents this. Yeah. Or I want to do a comparison between the first 2 names here with the other 2, which is maybe let's say this one. Yeah. So I can or this one 3. Okay. So because that is the size that we have here. Yeah. Okay. So if I want to see based on 3, so I can compare these 3. First 3 is this, last 3 is this. So I can have a better view if I want to compare the data here. Yeah. So I can always adjust this split bar. Yeah. Okay. Next one, how do you remove this split bar? Now you feel that I already view, I don't want to use the split bar anymore. Just go back to view again, and you see split. Disable this, and it's now back to one window only. Yeah. So that's how you do the split. Use the split window. Okay, so that part is done. And if you want, before you close, if you want to make sure that you have done it and you want to save it, you can click on split and make sure you have the 2 window, and then you can save from there. Yeah. Okay, next one. Saving a workbook as a template. Okay, that's mean worksheet that you have created, I want to save that as a template. Okay, let's see what are the templates first. Examples of templates. Let's say I just open one blank new Excel file. Yeah. So I just open blank one like this. Okay. Whenever you open Microsoft Excel, you get this. If you look at this, there are some samples that you can use. This is what we call as templates. Like I want to do calendar, then they have calendar. I want to do budgeting, then they have budgeting worksheet. I want to do invoice. Like earlier I mentioned invoice, right? So you can see some simple invoice here. Yeah, you can find some examples of invoice over here. Okay, so instead of me designing my own, I can just start from ready-made template. Yeah. So for example, I can, let's say I decided to do an invoice and I want to start from the one that already available. I can click on simple invoice and then click on create, and that will be created like this. See? Yeah. So that is how you can have the templates. Yeah. That's how the template can be useful. Yeah. So it's already designed by someone and you're just using that, right? So that's what we call as template. Yeah. So if you look at the current one, there are many different options that many different templates that are available here that we can use, right? Okay, then you also have personal. Personal is anything that you created yourself and saved it as template. Then it will appear here. Yeah, so that's what we are going to do now. Yeah, so we are going to have our own template. We are not using, because these are all provided by Microsoft Office. Yeah, you also have online version. Later I'll show you how you can search for the online version. Yeah. Okay, let's close this first. Let's see what file that we need to use to uh, do this template. So to do the template, we need to open this file, travel claims. So open travel claims. Delete this first. Sorry. Travel claims, yeah. Okay, these travel claims. Open that and you get this, right? So this is an example. This is also similar to invoice. Yeah. So there are many different ways of having this invoice. Yeah. So you can even Google and check some of the other examples of invoice. Yeah. Now, um, how I'm going to save this as my template. Now, currently it's a file, Excel workbook, but I want to save it as a template so that it's available in the place that I showed to you just now. Okay, after you open it, just go to File, and then you save as, and then click on Browse, or any folder also you can choose. Then you give a name to your template. According to our instruction, we name it as a travel claim form. So I can even copy from here, or you want to type it also can. Travel claim form, and save as type, right? Click on it and you choose Excel template. Okay, save as type, you choose Excel template. And the moment you click on that, you notice that it will automatically go to this particular folder, custom office template. Don't change this, because this is the default folder that will save all your templates. If you save it on a different folder, then it won't be available when you're checking on your Microsoft Excel. So you must leave it as default, custom office template. Yeah. And you just click save. Okay. So it's already a template. And how do you know that it's already a template? Close it. Okay. Close it. Open a new Excel file, blank one. And now, earlier I was showing you featured, right? Now you go to personal. If you go to personal, you will see travel claim form is there. And if you click on it, the form is now being displayed. So meaning to say that you don't have to share this file as a file. No need. Or this form. This form you no need to share with others as a file. I can just include that as a template in my Microsoft Office. Usually if let's say I'm using it in my laptop, then I can save it in my laptop. Then it will be available for whoever using this laptop, right? So I can reuse it again and again without opening the file. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you open the template that you have created. Okay, then let's try to add some data. So here the data is this. On cell B6, we have to type training. B8 March, B11 taxi fare, B12 return to office. I11 and 12, you have 25, 28. So B6 is here, this B6, and you just have to type training. Okay. Then here for month, that is B8 March. For description of expense, if you look here, they have taxi fare. I can even copy that, or you want to type it also can over here. taxi fare. And the other one is return to office. And here on I11 and 12, you have to put two values. One is 25, another one is 28. When you do that, you can see the grand total is changing automatically because it's a template that we have created. Yeah. And now let's say this one person from the company that using this template, he or she can then save this as a file. So I can save as, and then I can save it into my folder. So you can save it into your existing folder, which is companion files. And that's mean our class practical folder. Travel claim form. Yeah. And this will be Excel workbook, yeah, that we are saving now. From template, now we are saving it as Excel workbook. And then click save. And now this is a file. Let's say I close it. And if I go and check on my companion files folder, there is a file now called travel claim form. Yeah. So this one is a file. Earlier, we saved it as a template. Yeah. Okay. Next one. To edit a template. Okay, to edit a template, that means the one that we have created just now, right? We want to modify the template. How can you modify? Let's say I just open a new blank Excel. All right. And from here, we go to the template, personal. So we have it here, right? Travel claim form. Open that, because if you right click, you can only see create and pin to list. You cannot edit. So to edit, you have to open it first. Open. And let's say now I decided to modify my form. I change the font or something, yeah, or change the formula or the calculation, yeah, something like that. In this case, let's say we delete this image. My current form I'm updating so that there's no image anymore. So click on that image and then press delete on your keyboard, from your keyboard, and then you see that there's no more image, right? And now this is my latest form without image. So how I can replace it? Go back to file, save as again. Save as, you also have a shortcut. Yeah? The shortcut on your keyboard is you press F12. So like now I press F12, it will appear. Yeah? But if you can't remember the shortcut, never mind. You can still use file save as. Yeah. And then browse. And first, you change the type first. Type, you change it to Excel template. And can you see that we have the existing one that we created earlier? And this is what we modified just now. You can just click on this name. So the name will be the same name so that it will override this existing template. Yeah. And then click save. And since they are same name, it's asking, do you want to replace the old one with this new one? Yeah. And then you choose yes. Right. So the new one is without the image. So even if I close and then I open and from a new Excel book, I go to personal and I open this, you don't see the image anymore because it has been replaced with without image. Yeah. Okay, so that is how you deal with a template. Yeah. If you want to delete the template, also can. Later you'll see that, yeah, how to delete a template. Yeah. Okay, if you want to delete, let's see. Okay, later we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, next is inserting a new worksheet. Yeah. How do you insert a new worksheet based on a template? That means you already have a file. On your file, you want to insert a template that you have. Yeah. So for that, you have to open this file, is claims. Is claims is over here. So this is how it looks like. You have two worksheets. One is sales, another one is estimate. So two different worksheets that you have. Look at sales, yeah. Click on sales worksheet. And what you're going to do now is you're going to insert a template, which is expense report. So how can I insert that template? Yeah, because you already have the existing worksheet, and now you want to add the template. Okay, so to do that, you right click on sales and then go to insert. There are two tabs. One is general, another one is spreadsheet solution. General is whenever you want to create like simple invoice, yeah, or you want to create a blank worksheet, something like that, you can use this. Another one is spreadsheet solutions, yeah, where it will provide you some calculations, all that. Yeah. So in our case, we want to have expense report. Yeah, expense report, and then click OK. It's all coming from Microsoft Office. Yeah, expense report, and then click OK. And now you will see that they have added all this. So you still have sales here. Yeah, and then you have something like this over here. This is also a template. Yeah, so we have included a template into our existing worksheets. Yeah, then you can save it, you can close it. Hiding and unhiding worksheet I already showed to you earlier, yeah, for the central worksheet just now. Yeah, how you can hide and unhide. Okay, how do you delete a template? So the template that we have created earlier, we need to see that again, right? So before that, let's close this. You can save and close this. How you can view the template that you have saved earlier? Open a new Excel workbook. Okay. Then you can go to a blank workbook. Okay, blank one, just like this. Then go to File, and then you go to Open. Yeah, under Open, you see Browse this Browse folder. Click on that. All right, and you want to open the templates that you have saved before. You can, if you are already under Documents, then you can see Custom Office Templates. You click on that, you will see the template that you created earlier. Yeah, and then click on that, and you just click on delete button on your, press the delete button on your keyboard. When you do that, it will be deleted. Yeah, even if you go to open is one way. Another one, even if let's say you try to save as, and then you go to browse, and you change this from save as type from Excel workbook to a Excel template, it will still bring you to the same folder. And you can also delete from here. I click on this and then I press delete. It is deleted already. Okay, so please delete after you have created. Yeah, so that's how you can delete the template. All right, and the last part, I know it's already 9:01. The last part is finding online template. Online template, again, you open a new Excel workbook. Online templates you can see over here. Search for online template. So you can type anything and it will search from office.com. So let's say you want examples of invoices. So you just type invoice and you press enter. You can see these are examples of invoices that are available. Yeah, there are many. Yeah. Okay. If you want other type of template, then you can put the keyword over here. Anything that you want, you can just put here and then you just search. Yeah, and then you get templates like this. Yeah, it's not limited to whatever that you see here. Yeah, you can always search for new one. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's the end of this. Yeah. And the template, if you want to, let's say you want to use it, just have to click on it. Let's say I want to use this home inventory template, click and then create, then it will be created. Yeah. And then you can just modify according to what you want to show, right? The company name or anything else that you can change. Yeah. Okay, so then you have a review exercise 2.12. I've created the link for you to submit. So please complete and submit. For those who didn't submit the previous review exercises, please make sure you have submitted. Next week, I will check again. Yeah, about your submission. Yeah. All right, so that's all for today. Any questions?
Sir,
Yes.
for the name list that we class track me to submit to
Yeah.
you is need to include the group member, group leader, group member's name, the
Yeah.
business type. How about the student ID email? Need to include.
Student ID is enough. Email no need.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, attendance, I will get a report who are the students attended this meeting. Then later I will key in. So that's all for today. I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye. Good night. Welcome.